Ngayon, kung bago collector ka, kung unang tatanong dun sa kapakotso, siyempre, kung sa'yo ka, sasabihin sa'yo, ikaw bilhin mo, kasi para ka nag-invest dyan. Sikat na yan, mahal na yan. So, ganun na yung takbuhan. Maraming pumapasok na collector na investor. Nag-invest dun sa art, kasi alam nila na kikita yun, tataas yun. So, hindi katulad nung araw, nung 30 years ago, bibili ko yan dahil gusto ko. Dahil bakit gusto ko siyang bilhin ko. Hindi alakot pa kayo ng magkakaas siya. So, yun yung art dapat. So, ngayon, yung collector ngayon, iba na ang pananaw. Sabi nga, ang ano daw bilhin na. So, yun lang yung nakakalala. At sabi nga, yung art fair, no? Hindi naman, yung mga bench natin kasi, curated show yun, curated art fair yun. Pero yung nangyayari sa art fair natin yan, parang tiyanggi na siya ng art. Parang mamamalente ko ng art fair ako sa may pumili. O yung mga, wala namang pumili, pupunta ako ng art fair, baka makakuha ko ng style. Titingnan ko kung ano ngayon ako may benta. So, dito naman sa Ayala Museum. Kung kilala ang Ayala Museum, karamihan sa nagpupunta dyan, minsan napapaya nga kami, hinahanap ang Marsoldo. Ba't walang nakasabi ng Marsoldo? Kaya ang umuwi ng Pilipinas, gustong makakita ng Marsoldo. So, pag nagsasabi ko na, napansin ko lang, nagsasabit ako ng Marsoldo ngayon. Sabi nga, bawat art ay bawat painting, may allegory. Kala. Merong mga Marsoldo doon, title niya Hindlugal Takta. At doon yung nakakapit na siya, Marsoldo, dyan, lander na. Merong naliligo, kasi Hindlugal Takta, na-westernized na bathing suit. Nakakatawa kasi the year was 1980s yata. Parang may gano'n na yung usong cut ng bathing suit, alam mo, yung gano'n sa. So, ibig sabihin na, sino sila? Sila yung tourist. Kasi itong mga locals, yung mga taga-Hinungan nakabalintawa, so, yung napapansin mo, kung nagsasabit kami ng mga paintings, mga tao, mga naunang artist sa akin. So, makikita, sabi nga, ang artist ang sumasalamin ng kanyang lipunan na ginagawa ng panahon nila. Nire-review natin ang isang gawa ng artist. Doon natin nakikita kung ano yung lipunan ng panahon na yun. Suot nila, gesture nila, para din sabi nga ni Raymond Red, yung bata ko lang dito, kaya alam nga ngayon natatanda. Paano siya rin sinula, paano siya tapos. Kaya zero mga pala. Anyway, yung ganun din yung paggawa ng pelikula. Pelikula, dahil yan eh. May pakitain, may musika, kompleto, pati kotse, dapat tama yung plate number niya, dapat tumutugma ko ang era, yung nare-represent niya. So, ganun din ang art. Siya rin yung nagre-represent. Nung kung ano yung passion, ano yung kultura ng panahon na yun. So, mapapansin nga, sabi rin yung pagkakot kay Vincent Van Gogh, parang social realist lang naman siya, di ba? Kung yung nakikita niya, yun yung pinapakita niya. Nakaiba lang yung brush strokes niya. Masyadong advanced na ang paggamit niya ng kulay. So, yun yung, hindi siya naintindihan ng mga tao ng panahon niya, pero ngayon gustong-gusto na siya. Ganon siya ka-advance. So, sa Ayala Museum naman, ang mga show namin ay mostly nagkatampong ng isang artist, solo artist, kanyari, blues, Marsoldo. Masasabi ko dito, sa show natin at ngayon dito, allegorical siya eh. Hindi siya yung show na ipakikita mo sa bibig mo. So, hindi siya visually appealing kung tutusin. Pero dapat mo siya pintuan at basahin. Pero sabi nga, lahat ba ng dumadaan dito ay ganun? Diba? Marami dito, may gallery dito, pasok tayo. Pasok nila, tutungan dito, hindi ko maintindihan. So, kailangan niya magbasa. So, siguro, pwede natin sabihin na ito yung nagbukas. Kung nakita nila, ba't di ko maintindihan yung siguro may ibig sabihin. So, yun yung papasok tanong sa sarili mo. May ibig sabihin itong mga paintings na to. Kasi, kakaiba. So, yun ang dapat pag-aralan ng audience at dapat din maalaman ng mga artist na para sana magkaroon ng tulay para ang yung pagiging artist ay malalim, sabi nga, di ba? Pagiging artist ay hindi lang although naging sa China di ginagawa siyang hanikas, di ba? Merong production ng paintings yan, kung gusto mo, bigyan kita ng 50 Mona Lisa. So, aladun yung lalim. So, kaya yung allegorical paint, nandun yung lalim, dapat rinto ka, basahin mo siya, at pwede iba yung pagkakaintindi mo sa gusto ipalag siya ng artist. Pwedeng, pero dapat din na mabasa mo yung gusto parating ng artist para magtugma ang inyong pananaw. Yun lang. Sa Ayala Museum, yun yung lagi nyo makikita. At dito lang sa artist space, hindi kami nag-operate dito eh. Naayos lang namin. Pinipilit namin gumawa ng istorya sa mga paintings na dumarating sa amin. Kasi hindi naman curated show. Selling show siya. Okay, yun na. Ay.
Just to add, I guess, yung pinaka-strike sa akin with the curatorial statement is, yun nga, it's to reassert the role of the artist in the discourse. Kasi para, I think, primarily, it's what institutions like, not just ALC, but museums in general, the schools, even galleries, even if we and fairs, even if we consider them as commercial ventures, there's an opportunity talaga to assert yung role nga ng artist. Pero bakit nga ganon? I think that's the comment. Bakit hindi siya lumilitaw? So I think as much as for artists, they want to, kumbaga, have, like, to reassert their voice, to make, kumbaga, also, nandito rin kami, hello. I think there's also merit in creating some sort of symbiotic relationship with people who are communicators naturally, like like the curators, like writers, like critics even. So kumbaga, para kasi they're going to make the allegory come out across here. I think that's what they can end. Because I agree talaga with what she said earlier na all art essentially is allegorical because you're telling a story, you're providing meaning through a literary device, which is the allegory, which is so that's your artwork. It's not just, it's hindi lang siya textual or hindi lang siya oral, it's visual. Pero the challenge with a visual text is that it doesn't lend itself the clarity of text. So, kumbaga parang, what will be the allegory for your allegory? And how will the hidden meaning come across if the superficial meaning is not clear to begin with? So, I guess yun yung primary comment ko. And yun nga, I guess it's something that I feel like the group can try to reassert more. It's really to, or maybe at least to put focus really on the role of artists as a storyteller, and all of what's happening in art begins with the artist telling the story or telling a story. So we hope that with institutions such as us, with a more developed arts program in our schools, to let children para at a young age be able to understand or to gather or to pick up symbolism agad. Baka that's something na talaga artists can also explore in as much as wanting to parang also be independent of having a third-party person have to explain their role.
So, yung isang attempt din I think yung exhibition is to create nga yung dialogue. Basically, patungo yan sa parang isang ecosystem ng mga makers, tapos yung mga institutions na kumbaga nag-engage dun sa dialogue. So, nag-create ng culture. So, hindi siya yung parang lalabas ka na doon sa usual mode ng commodification na consumption. Ito, mag-create ng culture, mag-create ng discourse para tumutuloy siya at lalawak siya. I think yung mga great works of art, ganun yung kanilang nagawa sa kanilang pagkikwento. Minsan nga nakakalimutan mo na yung author pero yung kwento nag-exist, yung kanta, yung isang piece of literature nag-exist kasi nanduto na sa kultura ng tao.
Meron kong nabanggit kanina tungkol sa collectors. Gusto ko lang, wala sigurong collector dito sa audience natin, pero nasa YouTube sila. Ang ma-advise ko lang sa kanila, na actually nabasa ko sa isang post ni Boy Davide na nag-advise siya sa friends niya na not to invest in painting just because some other people are recommending it. Get to know the art before you buy it. So yun din ang nire-recommend ko na kung mag-invest ka sa isang artwork o isang artist, kilalanin mo kung ano tungkol saan yung art na yun. Kasi I think, kung critic kami, halimbawa ni Ali, we could easily one day tell the world na yung beginning art na yun ay worthless. Diba? I mean, critics mo lang and it happens. Pero kung ikaw collector ka na alam mo yung art na binili mo, madidepend mo yun. Pero kung hindi mo kilala yung art na yun, hindi mo alam kung what it's about, hindi mo madidepend yun. Sayang yung pera mo.
Yeah, let me add na lang to that. Kasi ako, I do performance art on the side because I used to work in the gallery. And ang frustration ko kasi, I work in the gallery, tapos I'm also an artist. The reason why I don't paint all the time is because I want to remain pure to what I'm doing. Kumbaga, kung painting lang pag-uusapan, sobrang dali mag-paint isang obra. So the point is, are you for painting or are you for installation or are you for something else? Parang all artists have different kinds of medium. And not because painting is selling, you should be painting. So, of course, it's a clever thing to do. But the thing is, kahit anong pilit ang gawin mo sa painting o hindi gusto pang painting, don't do it yet. Maybe it's not your time. So parang, how do I say? Parang to buy an artist, if I were a collector, I would want to buy something that I don't understand. Why would I buy something? Of course, everything's pretty nowadays. Parang wala namang pangit, maganda. Art na yun So, the point is, bibilin mo siya kasi connected siya sa'yo. And for artists, siguro, and for galleries as well, maganda yung alam ng gallery yung tungkol sa work. I have parang hindi ko mag-gets kung paano napibenta yung isang bagay na hindi na-ibig siya ng gallery yung artist. Yun yung parang, kaya parang I explore performance, video, kasi napu-frustrate ako dun sa communication, yung miscommunication, yun ang pinaka-worst na mangyayari na bumili ka ng work tapos ang ganda hindi mo alam, oh my God, grabe yun. Parang worst yun, worst case scenario. So parang, siguro maybe, we should reassess things. Diba? Parang like, I'm from the Manila Biennale and we started the Manila Biennale with the idea of people experiencing art and we're not selling anything. Kasi the point is, we're selling tickets, of course, for the logistics of the event. But other than that, hindi to make money, to experience the work. So parang, eventually, you would like to collect something that you really understand. But why would you buy something that you don't get? And you mag-invest ka and you don't get it, it's not connected to you. I think that's unfair, both to galleries, artists, and to yourself. So yeah, that's all I have to share. I hope, communication then with the artist is this also one thing. I realize that if you're the artist and you made something, it's easy to explain. Bakit ko ginawa yan? This is the reason why I did it. But the problem is, yung iba nagpapalalim parang, why not make this art? Why am making it? Parang simple lang And an artist can communicate to the gallery kung ba't ko siya ginagawa. So, siguro lack ng honesty ng iba or yung gano'n. So, kung sinabi kasi ng gallery, I don't like your work. Of course, it's not a contest. It's something that you have to fit in a certain gallery. May certain gallery na yung sa work mo, may mga gallery naman na hindi. But the communication between the artist and the gallery should be clear. Like, bakit ko kinuha siya dahil ganda yung work niya or naiintindihan yung work niya? Fine. Question na, nag-share.
I'm sorry.
But it's really very difficult to define what is beautiful, what is ugly, what is. There are different interpretations. Art is so subjective. I mean, what is particularly nice to me may be odious to Jojo, you know. And then sometimes yun yung magic of the art that I call. You get attracted to it, not knowing what it means, what it represents, what its context, what its content. It's just, it's an experience. That's why when I talk to our clients, I just tell them, whatever you feel is good and right and attracts you, then buy it. Sometimes, hindi mo mara-rationalize it. There is no rationalization possible because everything is an appropriation. Just like artists doing some appropriations, and they also cannot, no matter how much they try, sometimes it's very difficult to send across the message of the allegory or whatever narrative it is. That is always a challenge. And galleries can only help curate so that they can come up with something more or less that they can establish a dialogue, whatever the dialogue is, whether it's effective or not. Everything is an approximation.
Taking off from that, we'd like to clarify, there's no battle. We don't consider the existence of the closed text in relation to the open text as a battle. Because their existence should be symbiotic. One cannot do without the other. They have to coexist within the art culture of a country. Kasi parating sa art history, nagagaling-galing ng exist lang yan eh. From surrealism, anti-rationality, tapos rationalization ng mga anti-rationality, gano'n lang yan eh. So parang Democratic Republic ng Taiwan, gano'n swing eh. Pwede namang pagsamahin sila within a culture. Yung gano'n symbiotic relationship.
I guess if I may add addition, if I may add to what I said, the artist should be able to effectively send across whatever, in the most simple way, the allegory, the message, whatever. And I think for me personally, that's the test of a very good artist. The use of an artist being able to send across the message. I do not subscribe to people, to some artists who say, let them judge, let the people decide what it means to them. That's the easy escape out. But for me personally, a good artist, and it's proven in so many, in art history, in so many movements, etc., etc. These people, this message got sent across because precisely with certain general idea that this particular number of artists work on, and it became very effective, and it became part of the culture also.
Ayun yung nabanggit kanina na maganda rin makatulong yung ibang sectors para na ipaliwanag yung allegory. Nag-agree din ako doon. Nabanggit din na parang mas mahirap na yung visual arts kaysa dun sa literary text kasi mas hindi exacto yung meaning. Sumasabog kasi yung pag nalagay ka dyan ng bulaksak. Malaki yung chance na sumabog yung meaning para sa ibang tao, iba-iba yung meaning. So, depende din dun sa yung ibang mga images. Ang isa lang gusto kong idagdag doon, na makakatulong siguro yung mga critics na susulat ng art. Minsan, hindi lang yung literal image ang kasama dun sa paggawa ng allegory. Minsan, nandun yung technique. Dahil ganito yung technique niya. Bakit ganito ang paggamit ng pintura? Bakit na binutas yung canvas? Kasi minsan, nalilito tayo pag tinignan natin yung allegory. Yun lang, may babaeng nakasakay sa kabayo o na
may aso dyan na tinibilaan yung trend para nagkatanong ang saan yan. Minsan, kasama doon sa ibig sabihin yung lupa pa na yung ginamit yan. Pagkita niya doon, o kaya bakit hindi totoo kasi yung kulay, yung mukhang verde o mga ganun. So, mas challenge pa yun sa pag-privilege. Na minsan, yun din yung nami-miss ng ibang hindi sanay sa ganong mode. Kaya nga siguro minsan kailangan din mag-educate o ipakita yung ganito, bakit hindi kulay flesh yung mukha niya, bakit isa lang yung mata. Di ba parang gano'n? Minsan yun yung nami-miss or misinterpretate.
Actually, question to Mr. Boy David to eh. Gano'n matagal na yung gallery?
It's 8.
8 years.
More than 8 years. Yes.
So, from your point of view, kasi nga we really appreciate yung opportunity na na-exhibit namin dito. And kami mismo mga artists, when we saw each other's first, sabi na-realize namin gano'n ka-diverse talaga. And inamin nga namin, hindi kami nag-meet lahat. No? Yung iba nag-meet, yung iba, Facebook Messenger lang, discuss lang. So, from your point of view, is this exhibition radical from the history of your gallery, or how would you describe it?
Yeah, it has diversity. That's very obvious, naman. And then yung intellectual content one can read. Of course, not everybody are very sophisticated, but overall, I think you have achieved what you wanted to set across. So I'm very grateful that you were able to come up with this kind of exhibits, and we look forward to having more exhibits that will question certain things about culture, about art, about the artist, about the messages that you want to send across. And I would, yes, hopefully there will be some ideas that would put together as far as artists are concerned to make a kind of movement even, because I have seen and I have observed, in the Philippines there are quite a limited number of people who are working together to be able to come out with something really radical in terms of content, in terms of context and text. So hopefully this will be a good start, and it's not a perfect, there's no such thing as perfect, it's not something entirely there yet, but it should be an effort that should be continuing. Thank you.
So, meron pa ba mga katanungan or pwede na natin i-conclude? Okay.
In a student's perspective, I really appreciate the fact that you said that Allegory, this gallery is for everyone, not just from a target audience. Yeah, because as a student, I admit that I sometimes feel biased about art, especially with Allegory, because Allegory is something in this theme of art. There's this hidden meaning behind each art. So I get it that it's the readers, the audience's responsibility to analyze what is the artist trying to show. And I really appreciate what you said, that it's for everyone, not just a certain class, like especially the higher class, and especially this is in Greenbelt. And of course, people would assume, I think the target audience of this are the people who are really educated. But since thinking about it, education is for everyone. Of course, everyone has the responsibility to analyze. And of course, everyone has to appreciate what you wanted to say. Okay, that's it.
Ano tungkol dun sa education? Siguro ang isang comment ko lang, hindi naman ibig sabihin kung mas mataas ang degree, mas mataas ang degree. Kumbaga parang yung ordinaryong tao, minsan mas nakukuha ka niya kaysa dun sa mga nag-aaral ng art. Kasi usually kasi nagtuturo din ako ng creative type. Minsan pag nagtuturo ako, pag sinabi yung ibang estudyante, gusto nila magsulat ng magandang short story. Kasi tinuruan sila kung ano yung magandang short story. So minsan pag pinasa mo, wala siya masyadong dating. Kasi nag-aasikaro siya na magkwento ng mag-invento ng isang magandang short story. sa halip na magpaabot sa isang audience, sa isang katotohanan na nalaman niya, o isang bagay na ano sa. So, minsan, yung education natin, grabe ka ng ganito, yun pa yung pumipigil sa. So, pag sinabi siguro natin educated, medyo qualified ng konti yung ibig sabihin ng pagdating. Sabihin, meron kang sensitivity, openness, and hindi yung parang, alam mo, ito yung tamang art, so parang nakita mo recognize. Parang ganun. Ako, personally, ganun parang inaspire ko na education na matutunan yung tamang yung sensitive sa dun saan makikita niya. At makikita din niya yung blinders niya. Kunyari ka kung gusto mo ng art, ganito ang makikisin yung pagkakapinta. Basta approach ka ng hindi makinis yung pagkakapinta. Nire-reject, minsan tendency ka i-reject. Kapagod. Siguro sana mas open. Mas open yung sa techniques, ibang visions.
Ganda rin na napunta tayo dun sa usapan na art for everyone, art for some people, art for a niche. Parang nagkaroon ako ng idea na bakit kaya hindi tayo mag-do ng show na may dress code. Nasa isang mall na bawal pumasok ang hindi sumisweldo ng 70,000 pesos a month about below. Kailangan meron bang ganun maganda yung idea yun. Pero sa palagay ko, hindi nangyari dito sa atin. Ang Greenbelt sa high-end mall, pero sa observation ko, maraming taong pumapasok dito. Kasama na ako na lower middle class. I don't buy that idea. Greenbelt mall is necessarily, because it's a high-end mall, it's exclusive to high-end people. Hindi.
Ako, personally, ang art nangyayari kahit saan. Kaya ang madalas ko nang gamitin yun, mahirap meron ng conceptual approach to art making. Pero mas siguro effective na yung paggamit ng contextual art making. Kasi pwede siyang mag-exist kahit saan. As artist, yun yung tingin ko yung role ng artist, to facilitate, to create something compelling that can engage people and to think. Pag nagawa yun ng artist, kahit hindi niya maintindihan yung buong kwento ng allegory, nakapasok na siya dun sa pinto at nasimula na yung kanyang pag-iisip. Yun yun.
I think we have to admit yung compromise na nabanggit na kanina, like the works are nasa same link, nandun mismo yung text and yung catalog. So, compromise yun kasi syempre for an artist gusto mo mas tingnan ng tao, yung person, the light on the wall, yung paintings mo. And I relate to that a lot kasi filmmaker na, of course, mas madali ipalabas ang films And when I said na yung sa mga magpapalo, pwede mo, I was being literal doon. Pinalabas na namin yung mga films namin sa Luneta, open air cinema, libre. Kasi pupo kami doon, tapos so yung mga audience tumabi sa amin, mga magpapalo, mga batang baslit na naglalaro sa Luneta. Tapos nakikinig ako sa reaction nila sa films namin. Ini-interpret nila, siguro ano yan, ganito yung sabihin niya. So, syempre, yung interpretation nila hindi yung intent. Pero natutuwa ako kasi naging organic di ba? Nabubuhay yung film sa minds nila in a different way. So, sa akin, as an artist, kasi yun yung open text, di ba? Kasi even though sinabi mong ito yung big sabihin niya, hindi ko sila kilala, hindi alam na ako yung filmmaker, nandun sila. So, kinikwento nila yung meaning ng film. Yung kung sabi niya, ganito yung sabihin niya, ganyan. So interesting experience. Ngayon, mas malaking challenge nga sa painting, kasi like you were saying, kasi mention na kanina, as language, as visual text. I mean, literally, it's not text, but yun na nga kasi sa film, mas madali, mas parallel ang language ng film. It's almost like language. Shots are like words and you put them together and you create a sentence. A sequence in cinema. Ganun But sa painting, ikikwento mo yung one frame ng hirap, di ba? Unless it's a series or yung work ni Alvin na layer.
Kasi yung conversation na yun, kahit saan siya pumunta pero merong nagawa yung image o yung object para ma-create yung communication na yun. So sa akin, yun ang ano ko na as an artist, kung meron siyang value o yun.
Isang pakaisipan lang, kung babalikan natin yung art history, ang most successful open texts, like surrealism, Dada, sabi ko sa surrealism, hindi mo ma-explain huwag ka mag-attempt i-explain ko, kasi hindi mo ma-explain ko. Galing ko sa dreams, hindi ka naman psychoanalyst. Itong Dada, these are parodies, you're supposed to laugh, you're not supposed to think. Kasi yung period na anti-rationality sila, post-World War I pa lang, gera nagawa ng mga matatalinong tao, nagre-rebel ang art. Pero, yung open text art na yun, were actually closed texts din. They had manifestos. The very fact na describe mo yung art na yun and what it's supposed to do and what it's not supposed to do, you're closing the text. There is an open text within the closed text. Parang theater of the absurd. Pag nanood ka ng theater of the absurd, isang play, UNESCO, halimbawa, there's absurdity within the story. Pero that doesn't mean that the structure of the play is absurd. Hindi, ordered din yung structure. So it's an open text within, but it's a closed text. Closed open talaga, symbiotic relationship talaga yan. Parang art making lang din. Are we waging war against the attractive? No. Because attraction is also necessary. Sabi nga sa advertising, di ba? AIDA, muna, attraction, then interest, then desire. Yung old theory. Attraction is necessary. Even William de Kooning's ugly paintings were his means of attracting people to his discourse.
Okay. Meron pang matanong. On that note, sasara na namin. Siguro papasalamat kami ulit sa ating audience. You took the time to come here para share with us aming maaalis. Salamat, sir. Salamat, Jojo. Salamat, followers. Maraming salamat.
Salamat sa inyo.
Terminal